Your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-week-old baby is suddenly feeding really frequently. My name is Ruth, I'm a health visitor in England. Let's discuss. Now, first things first, this is because around this age of 8 weeks and a couple of weeks before and after, they go through a huge growth spurt where they require a lot more food. They're about to physically grow more, their brain's developing, and they feed a lot more frequently because they are genuinely needing those calories. Now, when you are breastfeeding, also around this time, your body has gotten used to and is much better at producing the amount of milk that your baby is requesting from you. So whenever they feed, that's them putting an order in for you to create some milk for them. And your body has got better at that. So but prior to this, your breasts were oversupplying a bit, not necessarily as much as your baby needed, more than that to make sure they were producing enough. So at this time, around 8 weeks, when your baby is starting to feed a lot more and your breasts are feeling less full because they're much better at producing exactly what your baby needs, those two together can often knock parents' confidence and make them think that they're not producing enough milk anymore. And I'm here to tell you it's a really normal time for them to be feeding a lot more frequently, breast or formula fed. And if you're breastfeeding, for your breasts to start feeling less engorged, less full, and they're not overproducing anymore. So I would suggest keeping an eye on their weight, as long as they're following their centile, plenty of wet and dirty nappies, seeming fine in themselves, just feeding frequently, really normal behaviour around those time of weeks. We're also seeing around 8 weeks, that's when they can start crying more. We see a peak in that curve of colicky babies who are a lot more unsettled, and we start to see them coming back down the curve towards 16 weeks. So it's a really tricky time that I think a lot of people aren't particularly prepared for or informed about. So I'm sending you lots of love. You're not the problem. You're never the problem. Babies are hard. Babies feed a lot. Babies want lots of cuddles and comfort. The problem is society telling you that you're doing something wrong. You're doing amazing.